My lighting is terrible. Hey y'all, let me see if I can turn my light on. I ain't gonna be on here long. I really need to run to the store real fast. Real fast. Oh, it do work. Hold up. I ain't got no booger on my nose, do it. Oh, this is not get for a second.
Mommy, what doing?
I'm doing this. I'm gonna be on live for 30 minutes. See if any of my peoples, my folks, got any questions, and I'm gonna hop out. And then we're gonna go bye-bye, okay?
Okay.
I still gotta work out too. Hey y'all.
Daddy going.
It's me, huh?
Daddy's here. Daddy
Just looking.
going.
I don't know why I be getting on here looking crusty. Look, I be out here getting to this bag, y'all. Okay. But hey everybody, happy Tuesday, happy Taco Tuesday. Let me send this receipt to her before I forget. But just wanted to hop on live to see how you guys are doing. If you guys have any questions in regards to how you can literally start making $500 a day with digital marketing, digital products. Y'all, I promise this video. I'm gonna get this video done. But I'm just like super particular, and I haven't even started. I haven't stop, Zaya. Stop. No, stop. Stop. You need to stop. I don't care if I'm on live. They ain't gonna call CPS on me. I will get you together. And then go get one. Go get one. Or go sit on the potty. That don't make no sense. This girl will go get a diaper but sitting on the potty. But yeah, wanted to hop on here, you guys. I'm literally setting a timer for 8 o'clock. I'm gonna get off. Even depending on how, I don't care if the conversation is good or not. I gotta stick to my schedule today because this is why y'all haven't got a video from me, because I have been overbooked, but I'm blessed. And I pray for this. And it's happening, and now I'm acting like I'm just so overwhelmed, and I need to get my life and get it together. Let me finish doing this. But yeah, y'all, I would love anyone interested in making passive income. I started selling digital products about 8 months ago. Tried to start with my own. Didn't work out. Well, I got some sales, not anything really consistent. Thought I was honestly failing at what I was doing. And I was like, man, this can't be it. This can't be it. So I decided to pivot my journey, and I started selling DWA. And when I started selling DWA, y'all, it changed my life. And it's been able to change like so many others that I've personally interacted with that have bought DWA. Um, Again, y'all, it's not an MLM, it's not a pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme, or anything like that. It is a master resale. Oh man, I won't be on here long. I gotta go downstairs, Lord. Oops. Well, look, can I use this? Okay. Well, we gonna. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be on here long. Ain't nobody on here anyway. I'm gonna try to at least stay on for 15 minutes because I haven't been posting either. Sorry, y'all. The lighting sucks. Don't say that. Sorry, but anyways, just wanted to hop on to see if any of y'all had any questions. Y'all, it's me using my phone as a flashlight. It's me using my phone as dedication, y'all. Dedication. But what I was trying to say and I didn't get to finish was, and another reason why I really wanted to hop on live today, because I was thinking about this, and anytime I have, yes, it's definitely you can set up a whole digital marketing business from your phone. It's just easier on the computer, for obvious reasons, But baby, you can do all of this on an iPad, phone or whatever. I will say, Leah, if you didn't know, you will need like a website. Now, granted, you might actually already have one of those websites that you can basically sell and collect payments on. Like I'm assuming, because like when people like book your I don't know if you have, well, I don't know, like something similar to Style. See, I use StanStore. That's what I use, but I've heard like some of those platforms allows you to sell products where you can offer payment plans to your customer. I don't know, don't quote me. I clicked your link and kind of looked through it. I told you this, whatever you need help with, just let me know. I can set up a call, girl. You should have got DBA when it was on sale. And that would have been a great like, starter point for you, and then maybe eventually get DWA. But DBA is lit because it has so many different like ways to earn multiple streams of income. Like literally they have Airbnb, Toro, beauty business, homeschooling business. Like they give you all these different ebooks that you can sell, customize them, make them your own, and sell for 100% profit. I mean, it's still affordable. It's $222, so that means you can start for $55. And you, on top of you learning about digital marketing, how to book yourself, even like promoting your business, Leah. Like you can learn how to market, and get yourself more out there. Cause I ain't been seeing you on YouTube, girl. I ain't been seeing you. So, but cause your stuff is like dope. Like, and I've seen so many hairstylists and stuff like really turn their stuff into like it's not just doing hair, like a brand. So sis, you could do it. But I told you if you want to hop on a call and like have me, you so petty, and have me explain it to you, I got you. Just let me know. Just let me know. But Leah, I'm not about to play with you. I'm done for today. We can set up a time for tomorrow, please. Let me know. Let me know, Leah. Because I didn't look. I ain't about to play with you. I ain't about to play with you. Whenever. I'm always available. I'm always available, sis. So just let me know. And I don't know. I can send you like the sneak peek into DBA if you didn't download it. I don't remember seeing your email come across. Why is my hand itching? I guess I hope that means I really got some money on the way. My hand is itching. But I may be able to like just share the PDF with you. I'm gonna text it to you, and that way you can just try to like see all the different modules in there that you'll learn. I'll even send you like a screen recording of what inside of the course looks like. But then on top of that, again, you can sell it for 100% profit, girl. When you talking to your clients and doing hair or whatever like that, like you can market and stuff. But like, it's not just about that, and that's why I be always trying to tell people like the reselling part is cool. It really is, like it's amazing. But the things that you're gonna learn is really like the game changer part about it. The selling is really just some extra shit. Like, because again, I don't know if you ever took a class, a master class, a webinar, and it was like, I'm going to show you how to make all of this money and da da da. And it was like, after that shit, like for them first 15, 20 minutes, you felt motivated. Afterwards, like, I'm going to put together my game plan. I'm going to get a new journal, a planner, and I'm going to start right now. And then your ass wake up the next day and not even motivated. So I like the fact that like purchasing something like that's why I wish people really start kind of considering like for me that's how it was like for me to invest $500 inside of a program. Like I feel like a lot of people just don't be that serious. Like you say you want to start making money, you say you want to start getting passive income, but nobody wants to do the work, nobody wants to invest in themselves, but yet we will spend a whole bunch of money on our hair, our nails, our, what I'm saying? And it is temporary happiness where, baby, fuck that. I'm trying to own the nail salon. I'm trying to own the hair salon one day where I can go. That's why I say, what's so crazy? I looked better when I was broke. Ain't that crazy? I was looking so much better when I was broke. Now I be dusty as hell. Because I'm just like always on the grind, and stuff like that. But the point that I felt like I needed to get out today, y'all, that I wanted to say this before I get off here. Zyla, stop. Because you do too much. Was damn, I done lost my train of thought that quick. I felt like I had a deep message today, y'all, but I can't remember what it was. My light then died. What was it? Let me see. What was I saying? I said something today, and I was like, I'm gonna get on live and I'm gonna say that because I know everybody be feeling the same way. Like, kind of on the simple fact of what I was just basically kind of saying, like, as far as, damn, I should have wrote it down. I'm really getting old because I don't know why I can't remember. It was like, that is like, we all really. But back to what I was saying, as far as like the, wanting to invest in ourselves, like, you really have to like, y'all always hear me saying like, with change your mindset. And I know it gets old and y'all probably get tired of like me saying it or people saying it in general, but it's just like, y'all know when we was kids and motherfuckers used to be like, you can do anything you put your mind to. And it was like, y'all, for the longest, I promise you, I really used to think that was something that people said to be nice. Like, and maybe it was, but I feel like you really can do anything that you put your mind to, like anything. I mean, the impossible, anything. And so when it comes to like, that's kind of, okay, that's what it was. You know how like when your kids or like for example, I'm a mom and stuff like that, like your kids, like when you a kid, nothing in the world can stop you from wanting to be what you want to be. Like if you say you want to be a I don't know, a scientist or whatever, like you have that heart set in your mind. Nobody can like discourage you. Nobody can make you feel like, oh, that's not what you're not like. You can't do that. You can't do that. And it's like sometimes we really have to like take ourselves back to our, or not, well, I don't want to go back to my childhood because it was rough, but like really get in that, because I feel like a lot of the times while we're not successful or while we're not fruitful or while we're not, doing the things easily motivated by motherfuckers that we really genuinely don't even give a damn about, but it's like that judgment. Nobody wants to be judged. Nobody wants to, and it's like the world could be filled of so many successful people. I mean, it is already, but I'm like, so many more successful people if we would stop being so worried about what the next person thinks or whatever. And it's just like when it comes to digital marketing, like, yo, and I get this from talking from different people and mentoring different people of just like feeling like, well, I can't do that because my family, and I'm just like, so you gonna let your family hold you back from changing your life all because of what? Like it don't be making sense. And I mean I'm guilty of that. Cause like I tell you all the time, my siblings, like for example, I ain't gonna say nobody's name because I know people be going back and look this. I ain't trying to be shady and I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm just being real with y'all. I had a sibling. I'm just gonna say that. And I looked up to this sibling very much so. Like I used to really be like sitting back and be like, man, like I'm just, because it's an old, I'm the baby in every aspect of my family, from cousins to sister, brother, whatever, all across the family. I'm the youngest, but ever since I've been a kid, I've always acted like I was the one that would take care of people. And y'all, I'm getting somewhere with this, so like hear me out. Y'all know I be talking, but um, and for like I used to like, it's just so crazy. Like, and me and my husband, I bring this up to him all the time because it just really fucks me up. Like I used to look up to people who didn't even have their shit together. I used to look up to people because I thought that was the life that I wanted to live. And in turn of me looking up to them, that shit was holding me back. All because I was like, well, this person has it all figured out. There's no way, like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, for years, that's why I always say, like, with my YouTube channel and stuff like that, like, I would really let somebody tell me or say to me like, oh, I see you be trying to be a little consistent on YouTube and stuff, but your numbers don't be doing nothing. When I start my YouTube channel, I know it's going to be better than yours. I know my numbers is going to be higher than yours. Like, this is the type of shit that somebody that's supposed to be my loved one, my family member, and I'm just giving y'all like subtle, just petty shit, but I mean like it's deeper instances when it comes to that. But this my point that I'm trying to make is like we be allowing motherfuckers and sometimes it don't even be us. It's just the fact that we be allowing people to hold us back in our life, and it trickles into every single thing that we do, and every single thing. Like self-confidence and self-esteem is the reason why it's called that, but yet we get so easily influenced by so many others, and we thinking like, oh well, this is my family, of course their word matters. And it's like, no, like I honestly feel like, again, y'all know I'm not religious, but I am spiritual. Like, this is why, for example, I know I'm getting off subject, but I that's just what I do. Like, I don't feel like going, like, for example, I tithe, but I don't go to church. I read my Bible, but I don't go to church. And the reason why that is, I feel like as the world evolves, as things evolve, you have to evolve with it. I feel like my generation and the generations beneath, whatever, younger than me, it's almost at a point where it's like that family nuclear. I can't talk today, y'all, but you know what I'm trying to say. That shit is gone. Like people are just like so like literally crabs in a bucket. Nobody wants somebody to do better than each other. Like strangers and I ain't gonna say friends because I don't really got no friends, but strangers are more supportive than your own family members and the people that say that they love you and they care about you and everything like that. And it's just like, is this what God is this what he was talking about? Like, as far as like the world, like, how in the Bible it says like mothers and daughters will be against like, look, I don't want to get on here preaching, but the reason why I'm saying that is it's just like not having that support and not having that child. I don't know why I can't articulate myself today, but for example, I'm just saying, like, sometimes you just really have to like just really live in the moment and think about, like, I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, bro, like, out of all my siblings, because I was adopted and I grew up with like I have three biological siblings, but I was adopted, so I consider myself to have 10 siblings because we all were in the household together, we all grew up together. A lot of them, and this is no shade to anybody, but I just want to be honest, because we grew up in the hood, because we struggled, because our parents did drugs and alcohol, because we came up in a life of poverty. I don't know about y'all, but it be pissing me off when people be like, well, I mean, why, how could I be shit? My mama wasn't shit, my daddy wasn't shit. And it's like, I remember ever since I was a kid, I would literally be like, oh baby, I'm gonna have to figure something out, baby. That's not the life that I want to that I'm gonna live. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Like, baby, this ain't me, And sometimes we really have to, like, for the ones that have made it out, the ones that are doing something. I don't care. It's not about money, but I'm saying, like, creating a family, having that nucleus with your family. You really got to give yourself a pat on the back, because, like, some of us don't even realize that we are the person that broke generational curses. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was thinking about that today. I was like, bro, like, people almost make it seem like being in a two-parent household, or having one baby daddy or whatever like that, like, it's almost taboo, because so many other people don't have, because the world has, glamorized baby, and I'm not knocking anybody that's a single mom or anything. I'm not saying that, but I'm just like, sometimes you really just have to sit back and smell the motherfucking roses, because I, for so long, was like, man, I'm just like not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be. But then I'm like, but damn, Sierra, like, look around, and y'all, I'm telling you, the moment that I made that shift, and I started thinking, and this is why I'm always saying gratitude, getting up, saying, telling yourself things that you're grateful for every single day, because 9 times out of 10, the life that you're living right now is probably the life that you prayed for 5-10 years ago. So, it's like, be grateful that you got there, because some people don't progress. And then the thing about it is, seeing all these young people just dying, like, back to back to back. I'm like, bro, 30? You know what I'm saying? 40 dying? Like, I mean, granted, I know some of them dying from overdoses, but I'm just saying, like, y'all, like, life is so short. We are only promised literally yesterday, not even fucking tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just like, the point that and again, I got a little sidetracked, but the point that I'm trying to bring this all back to is, like, when considering investing in yourself, it's not about, like, oh, I hope that I can flip this and turn this into $1,000. That's why I be telling y'all gotta think beyond that. It's like, bro, why can't I be a millionaire? Why can't I be successful? Why can't I have multiple streams of income? Why can't I have that life? Like, a lot of us be thinking like we not entitled to that, or we don't deserve that because of our upbringing or where we come from. And that is so far from the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so far from the truth. And, like, why not be the one that does create the generational wealth for your family? You know what I'm saying? Like, no shade to white people, but I'm always using this as an example. That's something I can say about some white people, baby. They gonna always make sure their people is good. I'm talking about, baby, grandma, great grandbaby, great grandbaby, great grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? But in the black community, it's like, oh, well, I struggled, even though I got money, I'm gonna make you struggle. You got to get out when you turn 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta really change that and change our narrative in order for us to be successful. And again, as a black woman that grew up thinking that the only way I could have money is if I was an entertainer or an athlete. Like, a lot of us grew up thinking that was the only way, and that's so far from the fucking truth. To round all this up and to say all this, one thing that I do, and I always tell people personally, is I'm just gonna let you have it, girl. Y'all, let me put this light back on. But hold on, y'all. Let me see. Sorry, y'all, my lighting sucks. It was a point that I was trying to make, y'all. I just had to get this off my heart today. My bad. Y'all know I be talking. Okay, let me plug this light up. Okay, cool. Sorry. I gotta hurry up and try to go to Dusty as Walmart too. But what I was trying to say, I don't have a good angle here. Okay. What I was basically just trying to finish to say is, like, y'all don't, when it comes to, like, thinking like, oh, like, when it comes to, like, investing in yourself and really just thinking about, like, I get it, because, like, people be like, this is my last $500, or $500 is a lot of money, $300, but it's not, because it's like, if your mindset was changed, if your thoughts was changed, $500, y'all, is pennies. $10,000 is pennies. And it's like, until you change your mindset and your outlook on money, you're going to always have that struggle with money. And that was the thing that I didn't realize. You know what I'm saying? The relationship, y'all used to be afraid to look at my bank account. Like, oh shit, let me open this motherfucker. And it's like, these are things that we should know. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why I be telling y'all, and I'm so quick to be like, don't invest in something if you're not ready. Like, really don't. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, that's how serious I am. You know what I mean? Like, this can really change your life and really, like, activate something in your brain. And y'all, the people that I've talked, like, and it just, it gets me inspired. That's why I be hopping on here to tell y'all, like, especially when I get off of calls, because again, this has allowed me to talk to so many different people from all over the world and to see how their life has shifted right in front of my eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just like, man, this is like, it's crazy. And it's like, it always frustrates me for people to think like, because I get it, there are a lot of scams out here, there are a lot of people that do try to get over, but like, y'all, I'm somebody that truly has integrity. Like, I'm telling you, if you ever talked to me before, like, I don't know what it is. I genuinely care. I don't know if it's because of my upbringing, because I don't come from nothing or whatever, but like, you really can change, like, you really can change your life. But it starts with your mind and mirror work. I don't care. Like, get up every single day and tell yourself how amazing you are. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna feel that way about you if you don't feel that way about yourself. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, you gotta like you it's like, I'm telling you, like, when I started thinking differently, my again, y'all, I don't know why I can't talk today. It portrayed in my everyday life, it forced me to think differently. Like, I started waking up every day at 4:30 because I'm like, bro, if I'm saying that I want to be a millionaire, I can't be sleeping into 9 o'clock. I can't be rolling out of bed. You know what I'm saying? Even if I do work from home or whatever like that, I'm rolling out of bed, baby, rolling over, clocking in. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, let's move with intention. Let's move with, like, you really a boss. You really trying to make these moves. So how does a boss live? You know what I mean? And it always takes me back to when I always tell y'all, like, when I was homeless and I was living in my car, like, I've always been like this, I don't know, I guess you could say delusional person, but most millionaires that I've ever talked to and I've ever had that conversation with, they all say the same thing. And I'm like, baby, I got that quality. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, when I was sleeping in my car, cold as hell outside, I always kept telling myself, and it's, again, this is right off of the upbringing. This one right when I graduated high school, going off to college, no money. Um, and I would be like, man, I don't know what it is. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. But one day I'm gonna live in this prestigious neighborhood. I'm gonna have a 6,000 square foot house. It's all brick. Like, I would picture that. I'm gonna have my 2 kids running around. I'm gonna have a boy. I'm gonna have a little girl. And you know, me and my husband, I'm gonna have this happy little family. And from where I come from, you know, I was always told like I wasn't gonna be married. I was gonna be just like my mother and not have anything, you know what I'm saying, and have a whole bunch of babies and by different men. Like, that was what I was told growing up. Or nobody would want me. But it was like something in me kept saying that, kept saying that. And to be around other people, meaning my siblings and close family members, and them believing because of the person that adopted us would tell us that, like, it just takes me back to like everyday life and how people be just believing shit because of what somebody else, like, I don't give a damn, don't none of y'all gotta believe in me, baby. I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, we so codependent on like wanting approval from motherfuckers. And that's really like, as much as I appreciate social media, because yes, it allows me to make money for my family, you really got to take it with a grain of salt because it's fucking delusional. Is in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? And like, people got to really like break free from that and really just start loving on themselves and caring about themselves and changing their mind. Y'all, open your Bible. Y'all, the Bible is literally, like, again, I'm not super religious, but at the same time, I take it and use it as inspiration. You know what I'm saying? I use it and to pray over my finances, to pray over my family, to pray over just life in general, my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I use it. I feel like it's an open book test in life. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you can go back to when you going through something. Damn, I can excuse my language. I know I'll be cussing, but I can open up my Bible and I can read it, and it's gonna uplift me and take me out of that. Any situation that you in, I don't care if it's poverty, you know what I'm saying? Like, just really anything. Y'all, it's something in the Bible that you can read and be inspired for and help you change your life, because if it can be done for somebody else, it can be done for you. You know, that's why I always be saying, like, ain't nobody better than you. What I'm doing, you do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be willing to want to do it for yourself. And again, sorry, y'all. I be going on a tangent sometimes, but I just be having to get out what I have to say. And I truly ask, like, before I get on live, I'm like, God, please, you. And it's so funny because it's like always confirmation. Like, y'all, I feel like I have a really hard time always articulating myself. Speaking is not one of my strong sets, but yet somehow people say that it is. But like, y'all don't even realize, like, I'll, before I get on live, as crazy as I am, and I know I'm a little psycho, I'll even pray and be like, God, you know, like, just God, use me, give me the words to say and let it come out. Because again, I just want to be, you know what I'm saying, used by God to help other people. And it's like, it's crazy to literally say that out loud. And if I could like read y'all the messages that I get on a daily from people, and I'm just like, bro, all of this stuff, you've done it yourself. I just was trying to lead y'all to the water. I ain't making you drink. Again, like, it's not about investing in the court. Again, I get on here to say, hey, this is one of the ways that I do it. But y'all, I'm telling y'all in general, invest in yourself. Look into something where you can change your life mentally, spiritually, financially. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like, you are meant to live a good life. You are meant to have the things that you desire. And if anybody is telling you that, you need to let them go, or you don't need to be around them, point blank, period. Because again, when I cut all them people out of I'm telling y'all, when I cut all of them people out of my life, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, for the most part, other than my childhood, I've had a really great life. I mean, I can't, when I look back, I'm like, okay, see, it really wasn't that bad. But honestly, it's really ever since I met my husband. I mean, of course, we all go through, life, but I'm just saying, as far as like me mentally and spiritually drained, baby, that was childhood. And I'm just like, but I elevated even more when I let certain people go, and it hurt, and it killed me to hurt people. Because again, since I was a little, it's so funny. I was reading this little one of my little journals that I had when I was a kid, because I was like journaling like when I was like 5 or 6, apparently. Like, it's like literally like scribbles, y'all. And I remember people used to be like, I would be laying hands on people. It's kind of a little cringe, but anyways, ever since I was a kid and growing up, not having nothing, being in poverty, living in homeless shelters, literally not having. Y'all remember we used to like sleep in a bed. Y'all, when I tell y'all, because I don't think people be believing. When I tell you, we was on the news because we had some of the worst case of like wingworms and what's it called, ticks and stuff, because we were staying in like an abandoned house. Like, I mean, God rest my mother's soul, I love her. I know she she wasn't in her right mind or whatever like that, but y'all, the struggle, the things that I went through as a child. And it's so funny because people be like, "Oh, you're so funny," and it always makes me think when Kevin Hart be like, I'm really I laugh a lot, or I'm so funny, or I don't know, comedic for some reason, because I used to, that was my way of always trying to like get people not to pay attention to me, which in turn people kind of paid attention to me, which was dumb. But that's why I am and so goofy, because I remember like I used to always be like, "Oh, let me crack a joke," so people don't notice that, like, I was poor, or my shoes were dirty, or they had holes in them, or what I'm saying. Like, I can laugh about this shit now. This shit was funny back in the day. It was rough, but and it's just like when you become an adult and you really just kind of like start like reevaluating, and just like, how, like, for example, when we be like, "Oh, y'all," and again, I have ADHD, so y'all bear with me. But like, how like when you a kid and you watch a movie, and then now that you watch that movie when you was adult, you be like, "I watched that as a kid." Like, sometimes we really have to do that with our life, y'all. Like, I was doing that, and I try to journal it and I write it down, because like, I, now, I hopefully I don't offend nobody when I say this. I'm not a person that necessarily believes in therapy. Um, Never have. It's not really my thing. My husband, I tell him all the time, he is my therapist. Like, we have that open, like, we do this thing where we be like, okay, this is a no judgment zone. Let's just get our feelings out. Let's say what we say. Like, that's what we do. But as far as like talking to a stranger, and I don't know, that just doesn't really, because like a lot of us, y'all, we already know our issues and our traumas and or whatever like that. We're just hoping that somebody's going to give us a different answer to make us feel better. But it's just like when people be asking about like, "Girl, what should I do?" I mean, he cheated on me and everything, what I'm saying? But what would you do? You already know the answer. Like, what I'm saying? It's just like, again, like, you really just have to like, okay, this is okay. Let me finish this up, and I promise I'll be there. Turning, I don't know, I guess it was more so like 31, 32. It's crazy because this is when my cutoff game started taking off, and I started literally cutting out all these people in my life, all these people. Because I'm like, y'all are energy suckers. It's always, what can I do for y'all? What can I do for y'all? Nobody's asking, is Sierra okay? If you good, do you need anything? Yeah, you got a husband or whatever. Like people just assume because you're married or because you're in a relationship, whatever the case may be, you got it all figured out, when I could be going through things. Or people feel like they can always ask you for things because it's a 2-parent household, and your kids have everything. My kids don't. So can I, at the end of the day, you still take it from me and my family. You know what I'm saying? And I used to feel like, I don't know, maybe I would tell myself, like, I had this prayer, and I was just like, God, like when I tell you all about me living in my car and being homeless, and I prayed, and I was like, how sometimes you feel like you almost make a deal with God. And for so long, I held this guilt of saying like, well, I do live a really good life. I am living in a nice neighborhood. I drive a nice car. God gave me everything that I wanted, and I promised that I would always give back and help others. And like I had to really have this moment because the people that I was helping, they was always hurting me. But I was just like, well, no, I said that I was gonna help people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help. Da, 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 da. And that's why I get on here and talk about this and try to help and talk to y'all so much, because it's like, I don't know what it is. Like, since I was a little bitty girl, I have always tried to like help people. It's like some of us are just like helping, I don't know, helping hand type of, I don't know what it's called, but like I've always been that way. And it's like, I wouldn't have shit. I'm talking about, baby, I'm poor. And I'm like, well, I want to volunteer at the homeless shelter. Baby, can I get a plate? Can I get a plate to go? Because I don't have shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, y'all, I can laugh about the shit now. It wasn't funny back then. And it's just like, y'all, I'm telling you, like, really just be open and hearing what God said. Because again, y'all, this all ties back into like why I started with digital marketing and everything like that. Because I was just like, God, like, I'm at this point, I'm done helping people. Because every time I help people, like, they always do me wrong. They always do me wrong. And like, when I went against God, like, I was on this high, because it was like I had hit 22K followers on Instagram. I'm getting these brand, like, I was just like, I'm blowing up. And it was like, I literally going back and forth with God. And he was like, you need to help people. It's not just about you. And I'm like, excuse my language, but I was like, hell no, I ain't helping nobody. You know what I'm saying, baby? I'm getting this money. And, and again, at the time, I thought 10K was a lot of money. I thought 30K was a lot of money. And at that point, I kind of felt like I made it in my journey. And it was like, to see all that basically crash down, I was just like, bro, I'm not about to start all the way over. Like, what the hell? And I was like, you know what? And then I prayed and I did a 3-day fast. And I feel like when you do fast and stuff like that, it really gives you like clarity, and like really just like a clear vision of what you need to do. I did the extra fast. Zyla, stop. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do mentoring. And I was just like, I had no intentions of mentoring anybody, coaching or anything like that. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, when I said yes, when I tell y'all things fell in line, like, I mean, I'm talking about, I can't even tell y'all because I don't want to tell y'all my business, but I'm just like, the things that have fallen in line, the blessings that literally have rained down, and just the lives that have changed. And like I said, y'all, I be overwhelmed with messages, like literally on a daily, from people, and I'm just like, bro, I'm just being myself. I'm just happy to help. Like, I really genuinely am. Like, this is something that I enjoy doing. And so I felt, when I was thinking about this today, and I was like, I'm gonna get on live and I'm gonna start talking about it, I was like, do I need to just start telling people, like, maybe, because I don't want to say, like, I just want to be very honest and truthful with y'all. I be feeling like, well, maybe digital marketing ain't for everybody. I honestly feel like anybody can do it, but this is just a vulnerable moment that I'm being all the way 100 with y'all. Because for the people that have struggled or whatever like that, and I'm just like, maybe I need to just start talking about that opposite, the other side of it. Because again, that's why I'm so like big on, like, when I be telling y'all, like, let's get on the call, let's have a conversation, let me see where you're at in your journey. Because again, I don't want to just sell nothing to you. I want to make sure that this is going to fit into your lifestyle and what you want to do. Like, I genuinely care. I don't want to just sell you nothing. You know what I mean? So, and I was just like, again, y'all, this ties all back together, I promise. Me saying that I love helping people and I enjoy helping people. So I guess the point that I am trying to make is, I guess I apologize for saying that anybody can do this. Digital marketing is I've never said it was easy. Let me just be clear. I said it can be easy once you get your systems up and running. But I feel like if you're not a person that, I guess, gets joy out of helping others, gets joy into helping others elevate, then this probably wouldn't be for you. And that's no shade to anybody. I just want to be very clear, like, because that really is the point of it. Like, yeah, you can take off with your business personally and get sales. But at the end of the day, if you're selling something to somebody, I don't care if it's clothes, an item, an ebook, whatever. I thought, and me and my mentor was having this conversation as well, but I thought that the point was because you're trying to fulfill something within your customer. But apparently that's not true. So again, I just wanted to get on here and basically tell y'all that was kind of, I hope that all makes sense and it all ties together and y'all kind of understand what I'm saying. Like, digital marketing is a very, I don't know what's the word. I don't know, because there are people out here that's just selling shit and they don't give a damn. So I don't know, like, y'all, it's just something that I've been just like combating back and forth in my head. And I just wanted to have this conversation with y'all, like, because for the people that I know, and this is again, no shade, but there are people that I have mentored. They don't put in the work. They don't implement the strategies. Hell, some of them don't even do the course. And it's like and this is why I stopped mentoring and kind of really put it on a pause for a second, because it's like, again, I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink. But then I was like, again, I'm a thinker and I'm always like trying to solve people's problems. So I'm just like, let's reevaluate this. Maybe everybody can't do this, because maybe if you're not that type of person that literally gets fulfillment and you actually care, if somebody writes you at 3:00 in the morning, you're hoping to answer one of their questions, or hoping that you're can give them strategies and tell them, like, sis, if you do this, this, and this, it's gonna help your video reach this many people, so that way you will start getting, like, I just was like, I haven't heard anybody or seen anybody talking about that. So I just really wanted to start kind of having that conversation, because again, I don't want to just sell nothing to y'all on the hopes and dreams, and I don't want nobody to feel like, but I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's like proven strategies. It's just so weird. Like, it's just, I don't know. I just go back and forth in my head about it, because I'm just like, well, maybe everybody can't do this. But then at the same time, I have one of my mentees that's 67 years old. And I'm like, that's no shade to her, but she's 67 years old. There's a 16-year-old. I mean, when I was 16, I wasn't reckless or anything like that. But like, for her to be as disciplined as she is in making sales and making, and creating relationships and everything like that, I'm just like, is it, can anybody do this? Or is it that you have to have that helping hand? You have to be that type of person that wants to help others. And I just feel like people just don't be real and have that conversation with themselves. So the people that have started, and when, I haven't got a lot of comments of people saying like, all this, I literally had that one comment and I addressed that the other day. But I just was really, really thinking about that, because I was like, out of the 40 people that I have 43 people that I've mentored. I want to say, is it 27 of them? Yeah, 27 of them all have at least 5 sales. I know that. Other than maybe like 3 or 4 out of 42 people, y'all, and I'm talking about within the time frame of April to now, 3 of them.
Yeah.
And see, I don't even want to count some people, because I'm like, no, 3 of them probably are the only ones that haven't got a sale. And I can honestly tell you about their strategies that I told them to, and y'all, and that's why I stopped mentoring, because I'm always overdoing and doing, and that's my problem. But that's just the type of person I am. I'm putting together. I mean, it would literally take me 2 to 3 hours to put together like their whole. I would type up a whole strategy for them based off of like their style, their niche, make it their brand colors. I would put posting times. Like, I literally giving you, you know what I'm saying, so you can win. And people wouldn't fall in it. So it's just like, I don't know. It's like, is it maybe not having a helping hand? Is it not that you want to help others? And like, I don't know, because I just, it always like really just sparks my curiosity, especially when I like scroll through. Because y'all, when you invest in like the Digital Wealth Academy or DBA, there's a community, and there's a community of like-minded people just like you, or or whatever. So you have that support, and it's like there'll be people in there, I ain't gonna lie, they'll be like, oh, it's been 6 months and I haven't gotten a sale, and I'm nosy, and so I'll go on like they page, and I'm like, but you're not posting nothing, you haven't promoted anything, and it's like, woe is me. And I'm just like, we truly live in a world where like people want things handed to them. People do not want to put in the work to do anything, and they literally want things handed, like they literally want things handed to them. And I'm just like, and I'm like, here I am. I've always felt like guilty if I didn't work hard for something. So I'm like, it comes down to a mind thing. So I just wanted to have that real conversation. I was thinking about making a YouTube video about it. Because maybe digital marketing truly isn't for everybody. I really felt like it was something that everybody could do, but maybe not. Maybe not, And sorry, this was all over the place, but I just wanted to get it out, and I was like, I might as well do it on live, because why not? You know what I'm saying? I ain't been posted anyway. Yeah, I'm still struggling to get this video edited. Can't get that done. Again, struggling. But I don't know. I got that off my chest. Do y'all have any questions? I said I was only gonna be on here for 30 minutes, because I gotta go to Walmart. But yeah, y'all, I just had to get that out. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh shit! I told her I was gonna send her this receipt. But yeah, y'all, do y'all have any questions in regard? I would love. I know that was a lot. Y'all, I'm psycho. I ain't got no friends. Y'all my friends. Y'all my only friends I got. Okay, so I had to get this out. And maybe that was my therapy. But I truly, if you are a passionate person that loves helping others, that wants to see others succeed and not just yourself, yes, you can make a lot of money in digital marketing, you guys, you can, but there's gonna be days where you don't make anything, and that's just a part of it. And if anybody is telling you, like, I mean, granted, I do on average make about $1,000 a day. I ain't gonna lie, but in the beginning, I didn't. Like there was days where it was like 5 dollars, $5, $100, $25, $100, $25, $75, $3. Like it was that's what it was given in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have gave up and be like, this ain't it, and that'd be other things though too. Like I've had people buy the course and they like, girl, it's been 3 days and it's not giving $500. Like you just gonna, baby, this it. So again, I just wanted to let y'all know that, it is work. I've never said it was easy. I've never said it is easy once you get everything up and going and getting it flowing. And it's like, honestly, I tell people all the time, and I tell my mentees this all the time, especially when you get your first sale. I think for the average person, it's an immediate confidence booster because it's like, bro, I sold one. Oh, it's over. I could do this all the time. But then the things about these Master Resale Right courses, like if you really take it and you're actually going through the course and you actually are reading it and you actually are paying attention, you're actually applying the strategies, it'll start sparking things in you like, bro, I could create my own course, like literally take DWA as a blueprint, look at it, see how it's structured, look at the videos and everything. I ain't saying copy off nobody, but you can literally take it and make it your own. And I've seen so many people do it and get success and now selling their own courses for $100, $200, all because they invested in DWA. And it's like sometimes we need that idea or that baseline of that idea to take us to the next level. You again, that's why I always say you have $1 million brand, $1 million business, but a lot of us are just too afraid because they're like, well, I don't see anybody doing it. That's the point. That is the $1 million business. That is the whole entire point. So that's why I hop on here and talk to y'all. But okay, y'all, I'm done talking. But it was nice talking to you guys. I'm glad I got that off my chest because that was like really eating me up these last few days. And I was just like, bro, like I'm gonna stop saying anybody can do this, but anybody could do it, y'all. If y'all apply this shit, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm not perfect, okay? Don't judge me. Okay, guys. If y'all don't have any questions, DWA will be linked down below. Though. It will link. But sis, bro, whatever. If you ever want to hop on a call, really find out what it's all about. I do have sneak peeks available on my website. Again, y'all, I always tell y'all, DWA is an amazing program. It really changed the game for me. It really helped me just like change my mindset and thinking about like me as a business and what I could actually do with it. And it's just truthfully changed my life. Like again, to literally say that but then y'all, this is what I tell y'all. This is what I also tell my mentees all the time. Think about your yearly salary that you make every single year. I don't care if it's 20K, I don't care if it's 30K, 40K, 100K, whatever. You made that. Now, granted, Uncle Sam took his half. We all know that. But at the same time, on paper, what you are in the world or whatever says that you made $100,000 that year. You made $50,000 that year. So if you made it, really start focusing in transforming your mind to realize like, okay, I made 50K. I made it in a year. Okay. But I can make it in 6 months. I can make it in a month. You know what I'm saying? Like who says I can't? I've done it, but just in a shorter period of time. You know what I mean? Like those are the type of things when I say like restructure your goals, these things down every single day, how it will change your life. It will mind. Like, say you can do anything you put your mind to, you really can. If you focus, start. I ain't gonna say that because that's off subject. But like I'm seriously, y'all. If you start saying, just start saying things about yourself every single day, like you are like, for example, I used to have like what is it called? Not body. I guess it was body dysmorphia. But I used to have like, I guess you could say, yeah, maybe it was body, but I didn't like how I was built. I'm a big busty girl, back in the day, I ain't really had no hips or nothing. Like I used to look like a P. It was giving Wendy Williams, right? And I used to really hate how I look, hate how I look, hate how I look. And I used to like, I don't know, once I got into like affirmations and thinking positive about myself, whatever. I started just saying like positive things about myself. And if that's the thing, like a lot of people think like, oh, that's it. Like if you just say positive things, like it's just gonna change. No, by you saying that, it's something in your brain that's like being triggered, and it's like, okay, well, I'm about to start working out. So I started taking working out like very seriously. I hated working out. I hate it with a passion. Like, I mean, I don't want to be sore walking around like Frankenstein. I hate it in everything that I did. But it was like I had to, because it was like I was trying to change something about myself. And it was like, in order to do that, I mean, I'm not a no shade to anybody that got a BBL or whatever. Like that's not something I'm scared of going through life. Okay. Want to get these titties done now, but still ain't did. But no, I like, it's something about it, like change, and it's just like saying like I'm wealthy, I attract abundance, I attract abundance. It made me start moving differently in the things that I did, like with spending my money and spending my last, and like, oh well, I'm broke anyway, so I might as well spend my last little $10. And it was like, no, let me take this $10 and let me put it in something, let me do something with it, let me save it, let me start treating savings as a bill, like by me saying all the time that I'm always attracting abundance, and then opportunities started coming my way. So it's like, again, y'all, being open to hearing what God has for you, and just being positive and loving on yourself. That is gonna be that's key. Cause it's like, bro, you can't love on nobody, care about nobody if you do not love on yourself. And that's really what I, in these last 3 years, that I really started prioritizing. Like, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and even that is draining in itself. It's like, bro, I have to love on me. I have to really love and spend time with me. And that's why I be telling myself, like, I live, y'all, talk to yourself. A lot of people be ashamed to talk to themselves. Y'all have whole full blown conversations, baby. We be, me and Sierra be at it. Cause I'm look, I'm right. Look, I'm gonna sound crazy. Let me get off here. But no, for real though, y'all, I'm my own friend, because I just got tired of people letting me down. You know, I just got tired of being disappointed, and I just feel like it's just, honestly, that's just the world, that where we're at in the world right now. That's just where it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very rare that people have a lot of friends these days, and that's really sad when you really think about it. Like, I mean, I'm talking real genuine friends that know your deepest darkest secrets. Kids, maybe, but like just real. I'm talking about some real, like, yeah, that it don't exist. And then just look at how families are just so broken and stuff like that. It's just like, man, that's why you got to get right with God, and like really, and just really just change, and focus on you. And and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off. But again, be open to what God has for you. Because y'all, for years, I thought, like, when I remember me and my husband, when we got our house, I was so excited, because I was like, I got my 6,000 square foot house, and I'm gonna have all these parties, and I'm a host, and I'm gonna do this, and invite my family members over. Like, I was doing it for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I was telling my husband the other day, it was Labor Day, because I remember I was like, every holiday I'm gonna, have this big feast, and I'm gonna do all this for my family, and da 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 or whatever. Maybe I ain't did none of that shit. And it was like, one by one, motherfuckers start dropping like flies. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we'll think it's us, and we'll be like, well, what's wrong with me? Like, I try to help everybody, I try to do right by people, da da da. And it's like, that is God just doing the work for you and saying, you know what? Let them go. Let them. And I'm telling you, and when he shows you the first time, listen. Because I've had so many, y'all have let people borrow cars for months at a time that had no license. That, look, I don't want to get on. Look, all I'm gonna say is, be open to hear what God has for you, okay? All right, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. This kind of went a little left. I know, I was a little, it went a little left real fast. I'm sorry, but I had to get that off my heart. My kids are crying, per usual. I'm about to go to Walmart. My husband's gonna cuss me out for going this late, but look, they finished my son's room today, and I promised that I would decorate it for him. So, and baby, I ain't going to Target. That's one thing about me, baby. You know how when people get a little bit of money, they be like, oh, we're gonna go to Target and buy paper towels. Maybe I still go to Dollar Tree and still will. Okay. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here rambling, but I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Again, y'all, invest in yourself. Remember, DWA, if you purchase DWA, it comes with my credit repair bundle that you can resell for 100% profit. That's DIY letters and everything. And you can fix your own credit and stop paying people $1,000 for credit. And I also have DBA, y'all, Digital Boss Academy, for all of my mamas that want to start making passive income and learn different streams of income. But all right, y'all. I will link everything down in the bio. In the bio. It's time for me to get off here. I will link everything down below, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye. I'm sorry, y'all. I know we left, but y'all know me. Okay, child, these kids.